Actually, ano eh, it Set number 4 is officially underway in this very close contest between Mapua and of course EAC. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok. I'll just update you guys with the top performers so far here in this contest. Yen Barrias playing the match of her life. 16 points. I haven't seen her play this well since last season. So she's really coming into her own here. For EAC, Krisha Reyes leading the way with 14, but she has been quiet as of late. Almazan has not played all throughout the game, so she's been limited. Just 8 points so far. Villena also with 8 points for the team of Coach Rod Palmero. Now, the reason why the stakes are very important for both these teams, they actually think of this match as a championship match because EAC last year did not win any match. They were 0-9. Mapua was 1-8. And they only won against EAC in straight sets. So there's definitely an axe to grind here, a score to settle. And that's why the game has been very close so far here in this contest. That one sails out. Three to two is our tally in favor of Mapua. That's a service error right there from Yen Barrias. Villena, too strong. Now, I'm very interested to see the number of errors that both these teams committed at the end of this match. I will be tweeting the stat sheets to update you guys on what has been happening here. Every time I cover NCAA women's volleyball, Almazan trying to go over the blockers. That does not work. Espiritu goes to the middle. And the attack will go down for Princess Babiera. Five to 3 is our tally. Iniwasan yung mga blockers doon. Gallardes finally gets on the board for the Lady Generals. And when you see Coach Rod Palmero standing up and not sitting down, that tells us that he's concerned. Free ball. Drop ball. Alvarado trying to cook up a pancake. A great job right there by Castillo, the rookie. Five all. The sense of urgency at its highest here in this match. Alvarado, or rather Almazan, dropping it. 9 points for her. 6 to 5 in favor of EAC. Cross court. Here's the toss. Almazan goes cross court. Alvarado was there to dig it up. Free ball goes to the other side. Espiritu back set. Gaudan. And she scores off the block. Six all. And that's an ace for Gaudan. 5 points in the match now for her. EAC's last win in NCAA Women's Volleyball happened in season 93. And that was a hard-earned win, a 5-set win against LPU. It was the second to the last match, so since that victory, EAC has been on an 11-match losing skid. That's what they're trying to end here today. And they got off on the right foot. It's just that Mapua was able to recover in the last 2 sets. And now they have the momentum. Espiritu running attack. The first of the match, Babiera went dashing and smashing for that volleyball. And that's what I want to see more here from these players in the NCAA. We rarely see some running attacks. And I'm actually wondering why, because every time I see some running attacks, they execute it well, just like Espiritu and Babiera did on that opportunity. Fernandez. I was talking about her starting to heat up. Will they go back to her? Yes, they will. Fernandez gets the point. Jo Fernandez now with 5 points in the match for the Lady Cardinals. Fernandez had 10 points in the loss to Arellano. So that's only half of her production then, but we know she's capable of doing so much more. Espiritu going exclusively to the middle and to her open spiker, Fernandez. Espiritu gives it back to the EAC side. Almazan, sinabayan ni Babiera. Oh no. Lady Generals could not recover, so the point goes to Mapua. And Coach Rod is about to roll the dice here. Coach Rod sending in Cancho. So this is a huge shift now for Coach Palmero because Formento has been setting all throughout this match. Ngayon, magbabago na ang timpla ng opensa ng EAC, and that's why the volleyball players always have to warm up because you never know when your number will be called. And Cancho, a little bit cold off the bench, could not set that one up properly. Now it's the biggest lead of the match for Mapua. It's at 6. And again, another miss set by Cancho. So the gamble did not pay off for Coach Rod Palmero. 2 errant sets by Cancho. Kaya naman, binalik niya na si Formento, who has been setting all throughout this match. Coach Rod Palmero talking to Cancho as she returns to the bench. Oh, Mapua throws that one away. Momentum was clearly on their side. Almazan will head back to the service line. Almazan. Alvarado. Fernandez. Dote. To Reyes. Espiritu. Fernandez. Oh, she clearly touched the net. Nanggigil siya. Nakita niya walang sasabay na blocker. That's why she's smiling. And Coach Aying is telling her that that was an opportunity wasted. But the good news is they have a cushion. They're up 13-8 And Fernandez, they're not gonna give up on her. Still giving her the tosses. Going down the line was Reyes, but went wayward, so point will go to Mapua. 14-8. Fernandez. Now Fernandez has a very decent serve also. Espiritu goes to the middle, sayang. And aminado naman itong si Babiera na wala siya sa timing doon, but that was a great intention by Espiritu to set her up. She was owning up to her mistake. Espiritu. Barrias is a name that I haven't mentioned in a while. And Reyes is able to score, getting through those two blockers. Krisha Reyes, 15 points in the match, leading all Lady Generals in scoring. Espiritu to Barrias going down the line. Oh, EAC just could not recover. And you wonder when Coach Rod Palmero will call a timeout. He continues to stand up with his players. 15-10. Back set to Reyes. Pagkakataon para sa Mapua. Barrias. A rocket of a spike, but it's sent back by EAC. Wow, ginamit yung kaliwa. Mangundayaw getting crafty in the air. Cross court. Popped up from the back. And Almazan just ran out of steam. No way to send that back over to the Mapua side. 16-10 now is our tally. Here in set number 4, Mapua on the verge of getting their first victory here in season 95. Unless EAC mounts a comeback. Fernandez from the back row, dug up by the libero Reyes over the blockers. Espiritu. This is Yen Barrias. Wala pa rin. Reyes. Both spikers going cross court. That time it works for Barrias. And it's a 7-point lead after that Barrias spike matching her jersey number. Gaudan could not get it over. (17-11). EAC just not the same team they were in the first set. Barrias again. Reyes using her left hand. Is that on the line? Yes, it is. Puntos mapupunta sa EAC. Formento gets that one in, and that's an ace for Ann Formento. 3 points in the match for the rookie setter. Three straight points for the Lady Generals. Mapua relaxing a little bit here. They cannot generate offense. Drop ball. Espiritu. Alvarado to Barrias. Solid block. She got roofed. And I believe that was Ja Villena. Credit the point to her. Of course, we will be getting the official statistics after this match. Mangundayao, quick attack, and that works for her. 8 points already for Angel Mangundayao. 18-14 in favor of Mapua. They remain in front. Espiritu. Fernandez. Gaudan. Tobarias. Reyes. Naunahan yung mga blockers. Krisha Reyes with 16 points in the contest. EAC just refuses to lie down. But they shoot themselves on the foot with that errant serve. 19-15. Mapua just 6 points away from notching their first win here in season 95 and sending EAC to their 12th straight loss. Cross court, nobody was there at that spot. This is Ja Villena at the service line. Mangundayao. Gaudan. Espiritu. To Fernandez, who goes cross court for the kill. 6 points for Jo Fernandez in the contest, and now Coach Aying Esteban sending in Cruz for the first time here in this game. Aliana Cruz. Almazan. Espiritu. Gaudan. Off the block. And Coach Rod Palmero has seen enough. He calls for time. His team down 21-16.
Office lens. Lapit na ton, lapit na. I know, man. Lapit na.
This is our ABS-CBN Sports live stream coverage of NCAA Season 95 Women's Volleyball, coming at you from the Phil Oil Flying V Center in San Juan City. Cruz safely gets that ball to the EAC side. Almazan thwarted by the blockers of Mapua. Almazan this time targets the back row. Sorry, agad si Babiera. She could not hit that one properly. Combination play. Read like a children's book by Castillo. Almazan. Fernandez. Almazan again. And Almazan says yes as she gets that point for EAC, 21-17. Gallardes. Fernandez. Yes, that's in. 7 points in the match for Jo Fernandez. And here's the toss to Almazan, who goes cross court for the kill. Fernandez could not get the proper elevation here. Just like to remind everybody that tomorrow we have Perpetual versus LPU and Sunbeta versus San Sebastian. Just subscribe to our ABS-CBN Sports YouTube account and download the I Want app if you haven't. Registration is free, so you can enjoy all the games live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Once again, that's tomorrow, January 21. Perpetual versus LPU, Sunbeta versus San Sebastian. Yan po ang ating mga laban starting at 12 noon bukas po. Right now, we're trying to conclude this match right here. EAC wants to send this one to a deciding 5th set. Wow, Reyes cooking up a pancake there. Espiritu goes to the middle, and you can see Babiera just breathing a sigh of relief. Dahil pagkatapos niya paluin ang bola, nakita niya, libre. Libre yung zone na tinarget niya. 23-19, just 2 points away from getting their first win here in season 95. Reyes came in with a lot of steam. One of her most powerful hits of the afternoon. Humihirit pa rin ang Lady Generals. Down 20-23. Good pass. Good set. But the blockers were better than the spiker. Reyes, naunahan yung mga blockers. Krisha Reyes with 18 points for the Lady Generals. At ngayon naman, si Coach Aying Esteban ang tatawag ng timeout.
No. A dig is...
A receive is only from the serve.
Got it.
A dig is anytime while the rally is ongoing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yun lang yun.
Yeah.
Okay, so anytime nag-rally, kung nakuha, dig na yun.
Yeah,
automatic.
dig yun.
Pancake is like kapag sa
And
floor.
yeah, as long as it's like that.
Okay. Shit, I forgot. Sige, go. I forgot.
Si Hammer dati, nung nag-drop ball, sabi niya, basket.
We should do.
23-21. This is coming off a Coach Aying Esteban timeout. Coach Aying in his second season as the head coach of Mapua. And coming off that timeout, Yen Baria steps up for her coach and scores for Mapua, putting them at match point. Coach Aying, an alumnus of UST, very impressive volleyball resume, played for the legendary coach Emil Lontok and won 2 championships for the Growling Tigers. Played with Coach Kung Fu Reyes, who's the current head coach of UST. So now he's trying to bring that winning tradition to Mapua. But they have to find that killer instinct. They need this final point. They're at match point already. And he calls another timeout. Coach Aying Esteban does.
Excellent set.
Excellent set.
24-22. 24-22.
Excellent set is when a setter tosses it up and the spiker is able to score.
Parang assist.
Yeah.
Eh bakit nagkaroon ng one time si Rhea Ramirez? 81 excellent sets. Ibig sabihin, 81 points?
It's not also entirely
Scoring.
it's not just also scoring Basta malinis. Basta malinis yung delivery. It's it's also judgment. Somebody explained that to me before.
Okay. So, that's one. Yeah, that's one to score. And may ibang factors din. Yeah. Excellent set.
Yeah. Yen Barrias. That's the name. Both timeouts called by Coach Clarence Aying Esteban were to stop the momentum of EAC, and what followed was a kill from Lorraine Barrias. So congratulations to Mapua winning their first match here in Season 95 of the NCAA Women's Volleyball Tournament, beating EAC in 4 sets, 21-25, 25-23, 25-23. And in set number 4, an identical score, 25-23. Yen Barrias is your player of the game. Our unofficial tally is 18 points for Barrias. We will check that with the official table. When we go down there, I will tweet the stats, so stay tuned for that. But